What's up, everyone? This is Omega TMNT channel with some late night chat because I'm bored right now and I came up with some interesting ideas for Playmates toys, even though these ideas I have might be a little late or they might not be even great ideas at all, but I will definitely talk about what I have to say about that. And don't worry, this is not going to be a new series on my channel. This is just something I'm doing for today because I'm just bored right now, and I am still hunting for the Monsters and Mutants Ninja Turtle figures. Now, people who have found them said they have found them at Walmart. I've been to Walmart today, which this will mark the third week of going back there and hunting for those figures, and I have not found them. I also checked my Target, and, well, Target is almost empty with their turtle figures because I guess people are buying them up. A lot of fans out there are definitely buying them up. Um, I have been checking brickseek.com. I did a video about that website where you could type in the UPC code of the figure and search to see if maybe your store gotten the figures in. Now today it said my particular Walmart store gotten in like a total of 37 Ninja Turtle figures, but the UPC number I typed in was the one that was attached to, I think, Mutant Mummy Leo, which is part of the Monsters and Mutants story, or Monsters and Mutants toy line. And I automatically assume, all right, it's going to be a part of that set, that package or whatever they got off the truck. So I went there. They did have quite a few Ninja Turtle figures, but it seems like I was a bit too late because I guess people already bought up the Monsters and Mutants action figures when I got there. All they had there at my Walmart was pretty much a lot of repaints mixed in with some Samurai Turtles, and they still had some of the Turtles from the Super Shredder wave. So it kind of sucked. No Monsters and Mutants. I am one step away from buying them online because they are available online right now. You can buy the Monsters and Mutants action figures from Amazon. They are available on toywiz.com, also on eBay, but as always, when you're getting these figures online, it's always double the price, and I kind of I don't want to do that. I want to be a little bit more patient and wait. I just want to wait and try to be more patient, but my patience is wearing thin because I can't find these figures, but I'll try to be more patient, guy. I'll try to be, sorry, I'm stumbling my words. I'll try to be more patient, guys, until I could come across these figures inside the store, but, if I don't see anything for my next at least 2 or 3 hunts, then I might as well just get them online. But believe me, guys, I am hunting. I am hunting relentlessly for those Monsters and Mutants action figures. What else I wanted to talk about tonight? Oh yeah, the final few episodes or final few story arcs they had for Ninja Turtles lately. They had the Usagi Yojimbo episodes, which I really liked a lot. I really love those episodes. By the way, they are including those episodes on the next DVD next month, which is going to be the final DVD, I believe, because it's not only going to have all of the Usagi Yojimbo episodes, but it's going to have the Mutant Apocalypse story arc, and it's going to have the Monsters and Mutant ones, I believe. So all 3 of those story arcs are going to be on that DVD. I don't know how they're going to fit them all on there, so it might be 2 DVDs in that box, maybe. But I was looking on Amazon and it mentioned that DVD comes out in December, I believe. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, out of all the recent story arcs, I did like the Usagi Yojimbo one. Mutant Apocalypse one is my favorite one so far out of the final episodes. I thought the Bebop and Rocksteady episodes were really funny because me growing up with the original 80s Turtles, I just thought it was funny how the 2012 Bebop and Rocksteady were interacting with the 80s Krang and 80s Shredder. Is just a lot of funny banter going back and forth between those guys, and I just thought it was hilarious. As well as the what was the other story arc? Oh, Monsters and Mutants, right. I thought that was a fun watch. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, it does suck that the 2012 series is coming to an end, but really, I think they can't really do much with the story anymore since they defeated Shredder, and on top of that, they defeated Shredder again when he became Super Shredder, and they also went up against Cavaxis. I mean, yeah, there's other villains in like the comic books they can choose, but sadly, it has to come to an end until we get the next brand new series, which I have no idea if I'm going to like. We'll see. We will see. But anyways, the ideas I came up with tonight was for the taller characters that are represented on the show and how they are represented in their action figure form. You know how like a taller like hulking character on the show is like really huge and like taller than, you know, the turtles, but when they come out with the action figure of that huge character, he's like the same size as the other action figures, or maybe he's like maybe an inch or two smaller. Example A, the Super Shredder action figure. You know, he's supposed to be huge like how he is on the show, but he's not seen that way for the action figure. So my idea was for Playmates Toys, if they're watching this, or rather if they're listening to this video, I just thought it would be an interesting idea if they started to do a Build-A-Figure series, like how Marvel Legends and DC Multiverse do with most of their figures. I know it's like different toy companies and maybe Playmates Toys can't really do something like that, but if you look at Marvel Legends and DC Multiverse, sometimes they do like these Build-A-Figure series where each figure would come with a piece to build a much bigger figure, and I just thought that would be such a great or interesting idea for Playmates Toys to do with some of these Ninja Turtle toys for the much bigger characters, so that way we don't always get, you know, a much smaller form of that character in their action figures, you know. But well, I think I don't know, like maybe this idea is bad also because maybe they can't do something like that because it would increase the cost of the Ninja Turtle figures. Like they would have to raise the price on them. So instead of like $8, they may have to start selling them at like $10 or $15, and maybe that's why Playmates Toys can't really do a Build-A-Figure series. But I don't know. It was just something interesting I was thinking about because I was like, well, maybe that's a good way to sell, you know, bigger characters when they make the action figure of them. Because if they can't make them big in the toys, just sell them as pieces that come with different characters. So when collectors buy the characters, they could build the bigger character. But I don't know. Just an idea. Just an idea. I understand it might not be the best idea because it might increase the cost of some of these figures for Playmates Toys, but it's just something I'm thinking of tonight. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about tonight in this late night chat video. Thanks for listening. I will still hunt down those monsters and mutants turtles. Oh, by the way, I hope Playmates Toys, if you're listening to this, please make the Mutant Apocalypse turtles. I know it seems weird that they won't. I mean, I don't know. It seems obvious that they would because they made Samurai Turtles for the Usagi Yojimbo episodes. They made the Wanted Bebop and Rocksteady figures for the Bebop and Rocksteady episodes, and they made the Monsters and Mutant action figures for the Monsters and Mutant episodes as well. So it just seems like it would be appropriate if they made action figures for the Mutant Apocalypse storyline. I don't know. We haven't seen anything yet. There's no release of anything, but it just seemed like they would do it. I mean, why would they not, right? I don't know. Hopefully they would before the next new series come out next year. All right, this is Omega TMNT channel. Just some stuff I had to say because of boredom. And I will see you guys in the next TMNT video when I find those Monsters and Mutants figures So close to getting them offline, but I'm trying to be more patient. All right, later. Good night.